Hi, my name is Wallace, founder and designer of Eden Leather. We're an African brand that produces leather goods and accessories for both retail and corporate using locally sourced materials. Eden started in 2017 as a side hustle. At that particular point, I was employed. And I realized there was a need for a brand that focuses in leather that would appreciate and people would want to adapt with. And that's what really inspired me to start the business. I actually had to look and do my research and find out how the bags are being produced, how this kind of goods are produced, since it was something new for me, especially being in the creative industry for quite some time, but not into fashion. I remember I produced my first bag and people liked it, and people started to ask me about it, and I was like, you know what, let me start creating one item at a time. And here we are. This is our fourth year now. Starting Eden for me is something that is passion, and I can commit everything that I have to the business. I source all my raw materials from various parts of the country. Leather would get it from Athi River, we get it from Sagana, we can get it from Thika. It depends with the tannery that we would have the leather itself. When it comes to our fittings, we usually use brass fittings, which is ideally made from brass, which is recycled brass. So we have craftsmen in Rongai. When it comes to fabrics like canvas, we get from companies in Kenya who produce the canvases. We combine everything together and create a unique product. For me, quality is really, really crucial. The attentive to detail and the craftsmanship is really important for me. When I first started, actually, I had no machinery, I had no capital as such. So what I did was just a bit of savings. So what I did, I used to subcontract people to produce for me. I'll give them the designs, the patterns that they create for me. Then slowly by slowly, I started to buy one machine after the other, selling 2 items, try to save here and there. Now we're fortunate to have at least a couple of equipment that at least are able to create a product from starting to end seamlessly. I took a loan when I was employed to fund the business itself, which for me was a move that I had to make. For me, definitely to go to the next level, because reached a point I was like, I need to have my own space where I can create products with a team of people who are dedicated to producing it. It really helped me to push myself to the next level. If there's a capacity of someone for banks to be able to assist people to even make their business plans better, I think for me it would be a win. 80% of our clients are through social media. All our inquiries are usually done from social media. So what happens basically most of the time, I create a product, I take a photo of it, I upload it online, and people start inquiring about it. Well, our plan is to now adopt into a kind of a walk-in setting, which was basically our strategy for this year. Most of our clients usually inquire online. We design the products for them and we deliver for them. I remember when I first started, when I used to tell people I've created this product, have been produced in Kenya, people wouldn't believe it. It was a really hard sell. But I think people are becoming more open, and people are becoming proud of Kenyan-made products. I envision myself exporting to the Western world, but of course there are a couple of challenges that we go through, especially as SMEs. One is, okay, how do you connect yourself to people in the Western world, and basically getting a link, basically a link, or I don't know, do I call it an agency of some sort that can connect you with clients in the Western world and be able to make business with them. When COVID-19 came, it actually caught us unawares, especially us being more or less like a luxury brand, because people who buy products either to use them socially. So we had to really adapt. So what we had to do first is to adapt into producing essential products. So we started producing masks, 3-play masks, which we actually has helped us to to sustain ourselves during this process. We're actually been doing protective clear films for taxis, just protect the driver from the client. So just trying to adapt into producing essential products and PPEs. In the next couple of years, being an African brand, with having different different outlets within Africa. My model would be to have small workshops where people can learn the craft itself, and also get empowered and at least also earn an income from it in different parts of Africa. Safaricom have given us a couple of opportunities to work with them, and we're really humbled, and for us was something that we are always honored to have partaken in creating merchandise for them. Consistency. I think being consistent with what you're doing every day really pushes you to the next level. Every day I learn something new, but being consistent about it and doing it again and perfecting it, for me, is what I can advise someone. The rest of the things just follow in.